Yesterday, for half an hour, this happened.
My recommendation to NATO and the administration is to cut the head of the snake off. Go to Tripoli, start bombing Gaddafi's inner circle, their compounds, their military headquarters in Tripoli. The way to get Gaddafi to leave is have his inner circle break and turn on him.
I hope that Gaddafi goes. I hope that there's that kind of overthrow from within, but hope is not a strategy.
I can't think of anything that would protect the civilian population of Libya more than the removal of Muammar Gaddafi.
He should not feel safe.
I think NATO has got to start thinking about whether they want to more directly target Gaddafi and his family.
I think the focus should now be to cut the head of the snake off. That's the quickest way to end this.
Cut the head of the snake off! Urgh. Senator Lindsey Graham of South Carolina, Senator Joe Lieberman of Connecticut, and Senator John McCain of Arizona speaking now. And this is Senators Graham, Lieberman, and McCain 20 months ago in Libya, hanging out with the aforementioned snake that they now say they want killed. Senators Graham, Lieberman, and McCain pressing the flesh with Muammar Gaddafi and one of his sons. A leaked diplomatic cable revealing that during that meeting, quote, Senator Lieberman called Libya an important ally in the war on terrorism. Senator McCain even publicly tweeted about his experience. Remember this? Late evening with Colonel Gaddafi at his ranch in Libya. Interesting meeting with an interesting man. At a press conference in Tripoli on that trip, Mr. McCain described the U.S.-Libya relationship in these glowing terms.
The ties between the United States and Libya have taken a remarkable and positive turn in recent years, and we intend to do everything we can to help ensure that the relations between our countries deepen in all facets of the relationship.
How is Senator McCain looking to deepen the relationship?
We discussed the possibility of moving ahead with the provision of non-lethal defense equipment to the government of Libya.
Senator McCain lobbying to give non-lethal defense equipment to Muammar Gaddafi. That was 20 months ago. But now?
This is a man with American blood on his hands who has committed acts of terror in the past. And our policy, the United States policy, as articulated by the President of the United States, states that he should go and he should not stay in power.
He should not feel safe. How concerned are you that if you kick Gaddafi out, that you allow Islamists then to get, as bad as he might be, to take control in Tripoli?
Well, I don't think we worried too much when we wanted to get rid of Hitler as to who would take his place.
So according to John McCain, either Gaddafi is Hitler or, quote, Senator McCain assured Gaddafi's son that the U.S. wanted to provide Libya with the equipment it needs for its security. He stated that he understood Libya's requests regarding the rehabilitation of its 8 C-130s and pledged to see what he could do to move things forward in Congress. Either Gaddafi is Hitler, and President Obama should be criticized for not going after him himself, guns blazing to get him deader than dead, or this. The Libyan war is expanding. It is a complicated war. The president authorized U.S. drone strikes in Libya at the end of last week. NATO bombed a Gaddafi compound in Tripoli today with 2 guided bombs. The besieged city of Misrata suffered dozens more casualties over the last few days. There is a lot going on in Libya. Inviting these senators to opine on this war and to chest thump about how if they were in charge, Gaddafi would be a dead man because only they have sufficient moral clarity about what a bad guy Gaddafi is. Having these senators opine on this war after they've just crawled out of Gaddafi's tent themselves? That is a political science case study in getting away with it. In a just world, this would be embarrassing. But in the Beltway, it's just Sunday morning.